Hello, gamers of the Game Report. Welcome back to another episode of Mad Pack 3. So I thought of something. Instead of making a deep storage for the cobble, how about I make an energy condenser Mach 2 for the thing instead. So let's get some obsidian. Let's make the first energy condenser. Alright, so this will basically turn items into other items. It'll break it down into its EMC and then make other items with it. So then the next part to make energy condenser Mach 2 is with dark matter blocks and red matter blocks. So if I just search block, yeah, I knew I'd find it. So let's make this and make 4 of these. And there we go, I have the recipe. Easy energy condenser. So then the idea is pretty simple. I'll have this with a storage bus below somewhere. And I'll have it being turn stuff into, like, for example, octuple compressed cobblestone. That sounds like a good idea. So let's find a part of the ME system that I want to use, which could be the crafting or not. I could use this actually when I'm using that for storage. Okay. How about, because I haven't made deep, dense cables yet, so that is still an issue. I guess I could have it right here and have the storage bus. Alright, and have it turn stuff into octuple compressed cobblestone. Okay. So then what I want to pump into this is pretty dang simple. I want cobble, dirt, gravel, andesite, sand, actually not sand, this was granite andesite, limestone diorite, and then I guess there's some ingots I would want technically to put in there, but I don't think I will. I'll just keep the ingots for now. So I'll just be turning my crap into octuple compressed cobblestone in the long term. So to show how this would work, you could see it here for yourself. I'm surprised there's I have to set the storage bus priority higher than everything else. Okay. How have how's it not got anything yet? Or is that on part of the, or does this not count as part of the system because it's on a P2P cable? I'm gonna guess that. So I guess I can't do that. Let's move it to right here. Okay, let's do this, higher priority, and then put the stuff inside. And now we'll see it actually being put in. So first it just took a bunch of my random shit that was coming in. Alright, and now it's actually taking the stuff it's supposed to. So for example, now I'll break it down into octuple compressed. I could actually just break down all of this, really, if I wanted to. Alright. So you can see it's trying to make an octuple compressed. And then I can add things to that as I want, etc. I want that octuple. And yeah, it's really good way to clean out my system so that I don't get all the cobble without making a deep storage for the cobble. So cobble, stone. Is there a way to... No. Oh, that'll work. Let me get my... Let's see here. I'll just grab the ender pouch back out after. So I'm gonna basically I'm converting my cobble into EMC just by shift clicking it out of my ME system, and then it goes into the condenser instead. So you can see that the system, that condenser is really fast, so I don't have to worry about it falling behind or anything. And then yeah, anytime I want to condense things down, I can just go to that condenser and throw it in there. Really cool. So pretty happy with what I've done. This is great. Is my system keeping up with how fast the mine is? Yeah, I think so. It's just that it's grabbing 17 rows of stuff at the same time. Alright. Put the angel block away. Alright, that's so good. Oh my god. Let's just make sure my power's keeping up, I guess. Alright, yeah, I have enough power being created. And let's just see if this is good to go. So it appears that my redstone furnaces are doing fine. Let's just see if I'm processing all the ores that are coming in or not. Ore. So there's also now yellow right and shiny. So I need to add those to the blue one, which is this one. Yellow right and shiny. And I could see it here, like look at my iron and stuff already. So this is a pretty good way to get EMC, but obviously I already have the OP thing. The only reason I did it was so I'd have a cool way of mining. I don't really need anything that's coming in because I have the cobblegen, which got me another 2 septuple already, which is another 10 million. Like, I'm perfectly fine, but it's just really cool. Yeah, like, oh, 82 mil again. I spent a lot of EMC making like tesseracts and stuff. So just to show this now, how much this has done. So this is all that it's mined. Look how much it's mined already. And I can add on to this right now, actually, if I wanted to. Should I add on to it? I kind of want to. Wow, lag. Okay. I could add on to it exactly right now. So I already have the tesseracts. I could add 22 more or 15 or whatever I want. I don't think I will. I'll leave it how it is. The other cool system I want is really expensive. So basically imagine a 14 by 14 annihilator. So this is like really confusing to explain, but basically I have a separate ME system that I'm going to make, and I'm going to have funky locomotive in this, and it's going to move a wall of annihilation planes, add bedrock, and it's just going to annihilate everything. Absolutely annihilate everything. And basically whatever it annihilates will be sent through a storage bus to ender chest, which is obviously going to go to my ME system and be sorted through my system that I've created for sorting already, which is a conclusion of the storage bus on the energy condenser and the other thing. 47,000. Should I condense it into something else instead of that? Like a diamond block or something? Would that be better? More realistic? I guess so. There. I'll figure out if that was too little or not later. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so the simple stuff to think about for this is it's a 14 by 14 plane of or 14 by 14 annihilation plane thing. So for that I need to like calculate how much of everything I need. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to need. Is it a 16 by 14? Wait. If it was, it's either 14 or 16. I think it's actually 16 by 14. Alright, so it's like 224 annihilation planes I'm going to need. So I need to set up a recipe for the annihilation planes, which probably takes the annihilation core because that's why it... Alright, so let's make one or two. Okay, and then I'll need a lot of flux. It already showed me that I'm going to need like 500 or 600 flux. So let's make all that real quick. Okay. Alright, and annihilation. Let's craft the recipe, or make the recipe. Kaboom. Oh no, not pure. You motherfucker, why don't you use the regular one? Okay, that's better. So I'll delete this recipe and then throw it back in. I also have 22 patterns to throw back in. Alright, let's get that pattern, and I'll go make it craft 224. Since most of the ME stuff doesn't have recipes, that's why. Oops. 224. So I'm missing silicon, flux, dust, and nether quartz. Okay, so nether, flux, dust, and silicon. That's for the annihilation cores, basically. All this stuff was missing for annihilation cores. Okay, and then I'll need to make, let me do this. 224. Okay, I'm also going to need to make smart cables. So I have to figure out the two colors I want. I could do yellow and blue. I could do, can I do green? Do I have any green? Cactus green? Let me see. Cactus, nope. So I could do blue and yellow, that's easy. I already have dandelion and lapis, so I guess I'll do that. Alright. Alrighty. I guess I should make like 400 smart cable. So I already have flux cable made, or the recipe, right? Let me look. Yep. So to make smart cable, I need to make the regular smart cable, which is covered cable. Teach that recipe for covered cable, make one. Then you need to make smart cable, so teach that recipe, make one. And then I'll make the recipe for yellow and the recipe for blue. So then when I put these in, it'll tell me what I'm missing. Alright, so I guess I should make like 200 yellow and 200 blue. Alright, so I'm missing just a fuck ton of wool, basically. Alright. Wool. Easy enough. Okay, let's make the yellow one. 200. No crafting CPUs because I'm still making annihilation planes. Holy shit. You see how long that would take for me to actually craft that myself? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think I already have the extra ME controller. I have the Tesseract. I need redstone clocks, so I should just make those right now. So 2 redstone torches again. Boom, boom. I'm going to teach that to the table actually instead of making it. Alright, just so I have them for later. So I have the 2 redstone clocks. I need a fuck ton of quartz fiber cable as well. So let's take out the 224 annihilation planes. Okay, so I guess I should also just make, the yellow cable now. So 200 yellow cable. Let's see how fast it can make 200 yellow cable. This is exciting. It's already made 32, made 40, 48. Okay. What's my ingots at? 609. See if the ores are good. So yeah, the only ore that I can't process currently, well I could if I used my swag mill. I could process the uranium that way. How's the energy condenser? Ooh, pretty sweet. So that's a free what, 73,000 that's going to be given to me when it finishes that. Nice. Okay, so I have 200. This is how you make sub-networks, by the way. You have to make this. So glass and glowstone. Glass and glowstone. That's not glass. That's glass bottles. I hate that bug. Hopefully it's actually glass this time. Okay. Let's make the blue one. 200. And I'll need the funky, or the frame blocks. Let's take the 200 of those. I'll need all of them. I'm also going to need to make, so there's this specific thing I have to make. It's called a saw. I don't know if you guys have ever used this when you're playing, there's this other pack called Blood and Bones, and a trick, because the zombies, or the mobs couldn't dig through the covers, you'd make covers for your walls. Instead of normal blocks, you'd make covers, because miner zombies couldn't mine through it. It's a weird trick, but it was quite useful. I have to make more. So in this, I use covers to make basically. Wait, isn't it supposed to make a hollow? Let me look at something. Frame hollow. How do I make the hollow one? Wait. Because if I, one sec, let me just look at this. I was testing this and yeah, see, they don't connect if it's through a cover. So I did that wrong. I made the wrong cover. I need to redo this. Good thing I tested the cover before I actually used it. Alright, so how do I make frame hollow? Panel, hollow frame block cover. Block. How do I get a hollow one? Oh, right. Oh, okay. Actually, I remember how I did it. I had to craft it, yeah. Boom. There we go. Alright, so let's do this properly now. Oopsie daisies. Alright. Let's craft all of it. Let's craft all of it. And then I'll throw it all back in and make the hollow. So the hollow is really important. I'll explain once we get there why you need hollow. So there we go, I got that. I guess I could set up the entire system and then do the rest after, come back to it after, since I clearly don't have the inventory for it unless I do this. Put stuff in there. So I need a tesseract. Okay, so I need a tesseract for that. I'll need how many ender chests? 8 ender chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need let's think about this. 7, 14, 28 storage buses. Holy shit. 24. Boom. Alright, so I have to let those craft. And then I also need... What else do I need? ME controller. Okay. I have the cables. I have the... Oh, I need the quartz fiber as well. Alright, let's make those myself. Pack is not responding. Please no crasherino by me typing quartz, please. Please no crasherino, please. 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 I beg of you. Do not crash. God fucking damn it, it's gonna crash. Rip. 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 It's too late, boys. And it's gone. Should I bother? Alright guys, I'm sorry, but this is going to be a short episode. So in the next one, we'll be setting up the actual special miner. So this one is annihilation plane moving thing with funky locomotive. Sorry about the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you guys did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel so you can catch the how to make the funky locomotive annihilation plane ME system build. And leave a comment below about what you guys think about this amazing concept. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.